as a co-worker, friend, or family member. But one thing we can say that we're glad to have this opportunity to show you the love we have for you down here on the 5th floor and out the City of Pittsburgh at 414 Grant Street. Before we get started, my name is Melvin Hubbard Eel, and I'm the Senior Community Advisor to Mayor Ed Gainey and Eric. These words that I'm going to say to you are some of the things we want to sum up how we feel about you on the 5th floor, all right? And for you to really hear this, we need everybody in here to say the word after I say the word, all right? So for you today, Eric, the only reason I don't say your last name, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, so I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just going to call you Brother Eric. Is that all right? We feel that Brother Eric is remarkable, extraordinary, outstanding, exceptional, incredible, astonishing, unbelievable, amazing, sensational, spectacular, pick it up, fantastic, unforgettable, unique, impressive, awesome, my favorite, phenomenal, and last but not least, marvelous. Eric, it is our pleasure to honor you today, and at this time I bring to you our Mayor, Ed Gainey.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, appreciate it. You know, today we come to honor you for the years of service that you gave the city and how many people's lives you touched. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your years of service. And I think when you look around the room, you can see how many people's lives you touched. And I just wanted you to know that you are truly loved. But I don't want you to hear it from me because I just don't want to read this and that's the end of it, right? You know, people love you in many different ways for many different reasons. Everybody doesn't love you for the same reason. They love you for different reasons because you touch them differently. So it's easy for me to read this and then let it be, but I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a couple people come up and tell you why you are special to them so that you can hear it not just from me, but for the people that spend time with you in your position. So as I look around the room, you know, I know y'all don't have me start calling names because I don't have no problem calling names, right? Y'all know that. So who will go first? And just talk about what he meant to you. Come on. All right. I like them shoes. Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Heidi Norman. I'm the director of the Department of Innovation and Performance. And Eric Miazga is a longtime employee of the department. In fact, before the department was formed in 2014, he was a member of CIS. Prior to that. And when I came into the department in 2017, he was one of our web developers. He was a webmaster. And in that position, at the time, the city was under state financial oversight. We didn't have a lot of money and budget to really do the things that we needed to do on the technology end in order to be able to communicate with the people of Pittsburgh through our website. And so Eric, along with Smith Welton, the two of them actually programmed an entire back-end system called a content management system themselves from scratch and created it fully custom for the city. And that system has remained in place and has been in use until today. And currently, it gives me great pleasure to tell the people of Pittsburgh that we are updating that system, and get this, they are a month ahead of schedule. So Eric, you know, from that perspective, Eric helped our department take a big leap forward in terms of management of the city's website. Then in 2020, he did it again, and that was when we created for the first time a cybersecurity team for the City of Pittsburgh in our department that was headed by our CISO, Sylvia Harris, and she hired Eric as our first cybersecurity engineer on that team. And so Eric was, for a couple of years, particularly over the course of the pandemic, even though we were all separated from each other, really worked hard to help Sylvia pull together a cybersecurity team and an approach that could protect the city and our residents and our data from what I call the evil baddies out there. And in that regard, we would not be where we are today in terms of our ability to mitigate those risks if it hadn't been for Eric. So in my time with the city, twice over, the dude has really helped us to launch very important and significant programs. And with that, I will hand it over next to our Chief Security Officer, Sylvia Harris.
Good afternoon. Okay, I'm going to keep it short so that I hold myself together here. Eric, I've been with the city for 16 years, so I've known Eric for 16 years. There have been many times that Eric has come to my rescue. The cybersecurity engineer was just one of them. There have been many projects where Eric was the one that figured it out, where nobody else could, or just kind of was there helping us brainstorm and come to the conclusions that we needed to come to. I'm excited for Eric, because I had this conversation with him in my office earlier today. Eric is someone that reinvents himself over and over again. So, everything happens for a reason. So this is his chance to do whatever his next thing is, and I can't wait to see it. And I want to end with the most important thing that Eric has taught me, and that is how to listen to someone in order to hear what they're saying, right? If you listen to, you might think Eric is hard to understand, but if you really take the time and listen to him, you will understand exactly what he's talking about. Wow. Thank you, Eric, for your service.
Right, who's next? Who's next? Come on, okay, all right. Okay, all right.
Thank you. My name is David Feiner, Communication Technology Manager in INP. I managed Eric for about a year at the beginning, 2015, I think.
Yeah.
Eric is the most dedicated city employee I've come across, ever. He sees all of his projects through to the end. He comes in early, he stays late. He's the hardest working city employee. Well, not anymore. As we all know, based on the orange shirt he's wearing, he's a Cleveland Browns fan, and that's because he drew the short straw a long time ago. My favorite joke with Eric is knock knock, who's there? Owen who? And whatever the Browns record was that week. Whatever your next step is, whatever you're doing next, enjoy it, have fun with it, and I hope the next people that you encounter are as lucky to work with you as we were. Thanks, buddy.
Anybody else? Come on, here we go. Hey, here we go.
Hi, buddy. I'm Alexis Brown-Cates, and I was fortunate to get to meet Eric on my first day as an intern 15 years ago with the City of Pittsburgh. I was a naive 19-year-old coming into a department that I had no idea what we did, and Eric was over there in the corner with all of his Browns memorabilia, telling jokes that I was ill-prepared to know whether to laugh or stay reserved and quiet for. Eric and I have grown to be very close friends over the years. I've got to learn to like Erie, I've gotten to understand how someone could like the Browns. And I also have seen the love that Eric has for his family, including his great nephews that had to spend some time here in the city. And I will miss being able to call you at work. I know where you live, though, from our many bowling adventures. So I'll know where to find you with the kids. I truly hope you do find joy outside of the office. I know that is hard now for you to consider, all the jokes we used to tell. We do miss seeing your Mario Kart upstairs. And we will all miss, I think, the hazing that David Feiner would release on you as well.
Yeah.
So I hope you and Suzanne have a bright future ahead. You know where we are if you need us ever. And I will miss you very much in the office, Eric.
Now, that's why I wanted people to come up and say, because it demonstrates to you how much people really did love you and enjoy working for you. So Eric, a unique individual from Erie, Pennsylvania, chose to make the city of Pittsburgh his home in 1995. He shares his life with his beloved wife, Suzanne. Eric's individuality shines through his unwavering support for the Cleveland Browns. We see that. Must have been difficult, I agree, amidst the sea of Pittsburgh Steelers now, huh? Cybersecurity engineer Eric has devoted 29 years of his life to the city of Pittsburgh. His journey began in June of 1995 as an intern with the city's information systems, now known as the Department of Innovation and Performance. He has since progressed in his career within the city, is a testament to his unwavering dedication and support to his job and everything that he did surrounding it. Whereas Eric has been an exemplary employee, being named the city's citywide Employee of the Month in 2018 and recognized for his outstanding service and contributions that he's made in his place of work. And whereas Eric was part of the development team of 2 in-house content management systems and Redtall, and countless other digital properties for the city, he was also well known as NAGW, National Pinnacle Award for the best custom city website in our beloved city. Therefore, let it be resolved that I, the mayor of the city, Ed Gainey, honor you today, Eric, in your Cleveland Browns shirt. Thank you for your service. Thank you.